Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. I was scrolling through the behavior website when I saw this, and I was like, man, I've got to play this. So let's get right into it. I don't know what to expect, but I watched the trailer. Saw a sexy ass huntress. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drown. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, I really went down the right pipe, huh? You need a minute? Or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. You got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Oh, excuse me. Nice little water pun from the ocean. Whoa, not now, ocean. Sorry, Brian. May I continue? Please, go on. Okay, then, as I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. It's ahead. A decomposing face stares up at you. From beneath the sand, all you can do is vomit in a stream of dark bile. Bugs, worms, and other ick. Wait, that's what I threw up? What the fuck? Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Run. Turn away from this wretched sight, begin to run, but the beach is endless despite how far you run, you get nowhere. As you step and look behind you, your footsteps are erased by the soft blue waves. You turn inland, considering your lack of options. You've got no choice but to walk into the brush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods before you. There's nothing inviting about that shadowy forest. Terror freezes you in your steps. Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. You're here to enjoy yourself, don't you know? Have a little bit of fun. Take charge of your own experience. Well, that was sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't really have a chance to linger any longer in your current situation as you feel something softly bump your foot. Wilson! When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please. Turn around, what you see, put your jaw just against the ground. Oh my god, it's Huntress! Oh my god. Best game. Oh, no, not as big as a fan of this one. No, thank you. If I could whistle, I'd be whistling. Looks alright, I guess. 4 gorgeous monsters standing between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy and magical aura, reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you were completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days and there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up these monsters line up. Well, little monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? Kick it back. You swing your foot and awkwardly strike the ball, sending it bouncing across the sand towards Huntress. Doesn't make it all the way. Everyone stares at you, silently observing your unsportsmanlike shame. They must be wondering, have you ever seen a volleyball before? That's really what I'm wondering right now. It's not a soccer ball. What a dork. You feel so awkward that you can barely see straight, but through the haze of your embarrassment, you catch Wraith looking at you from the corner of your eye. Huntress jogs the rest of the way to grab the volleyball, and they all turn and head back to the court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn! They're looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Brian. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the volleyball game. Oh, we didn't say volleyball game. You've derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best just to go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than this silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. That sign means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill him or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Brian, you might want to know. You know, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, let's give some questions for you, but we want to answer quickly and answer well. This is a time quiz, and it'll be very important later. Very important. Or not important anyway whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life, an endless cycle. I think quite cute myself. Like a chipmunk. Oh, I see you. I see what you're doing there, Huntress. If you got any superpower, what would it be? Flight. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all that's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. What was your best subject in school? Skipping class. You could say I majored in skipping class, huh? If I'd ever gone to school, I'm sure I would have grades. Yes! Yes! You know we're trying to win over Huntress. What's your favorite animal? Dog. Dog. You look absolutely adorable. Oh my god. Oh my god, my plan's working. What's your favorite color? Blood red. Should call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. What's your dream job? Not working at all. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations, climb the ladder. Only she gets been laziness, some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Best flavor of ice cream? Chocolate. Chocolate. My favorite flavor is pain. Same here. Mine's vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor I could see myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go. Do what I say if you want to survive pigment. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Look at mint chip. Best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. Wraith's a fucking loser. I like nice people and no big dumb idiots. Hello, I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. God, fuck. I don't really hate most things here. It's not the time, but the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society's a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jesus, like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now. That's exactly what happened. Didn't her dad kill her father, and then her father cut her up in little pieces or something? I think that's it. I haven't read all the lore. But just don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun behind this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, you know, Huntress, I'd love to buy a nice plot of land and watch you chop some firewood for us so that we can stay warm. And if you can't, I guess we could just cuddle. Yeah, there it is, if you know what I mean. Grow up, body. My bad. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a little girl, so just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. Asshole. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak to me. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely. Actually, for the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If I'm playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with Meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat dock nearby. I'll give you a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth and the way it's flaunted needlessly and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out right here. I'm tired. Besides, I hate being in the sun. I think Huntress wants to play volleyball, so let's play Huntress ball. I hate that I end up playing a game. You should finish it. Let's play outdoors, and we need to. I'm a new person, and we're outdoors. I'll go home and play with you. Oh my god, I'll play with you, Huntress. I people are way too serious. They ruin everything. Oh, she likes me. She wants me. She wants me bad. Not these fucking chumps. Oh my god. Dwight and Claudette. Oh my god. Not these fucking bums, bro. None of the others survived the interview process. I mean, hence why we shall herefore too for those survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. Now, escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities. Fuck you, Claudette. Shut up. Oh my god. Least you can do is allow us to do our job. No, you guys are fucking chumps. Pardon me, please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? These two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape them? No. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Yeah, no, fuck Dwight. I'm staying with the Huntress. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true. He was, but he just meant that. He wants to go to the other vacation island and get away. A couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits. Quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there with all that money. It comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity on this island. Your decisions matter mostly when I agree with them, not like that other island. So, what'll it be? Huntress wants to play volleyball, so we're gonna play volleyball. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on this island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring, and Trapper is so predictable, relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose the, what kind of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. Wondered how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game's starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. She's really something, huh? Yes, she is. Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough, you'll see an elk swim. Believe you me. Cheer for me, cute stuff. Yes, I will, Huntress. Whatever you want. Killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy lemonade? I see you working up a thirst, eyeing those bouncing buns playing volleyball. Can I see the bouncing buns playing volleyball, please? Lands your lemonade. Oh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. You've been on to win. Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them or not talking about them. If they're into that sort of thing, just pick someone. Please, not like we've got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Okay, I think, Huntress. Oh, shoot, Huntress overheard you. Oh, you got your eye on me? Yes, I do. I'm flattered you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky, you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh, geez, I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry. My secret Larry. Oh, wow. What a game. It's a tie. Can it even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows, since this is everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule for brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing. I'm totally fine. I hope you fucking cry. Whatever you say, boss. Oh, look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down in their own ways. Spirits reading a novel, Trapper stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up, and Hunter's doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You should really make a move. Life is short. You can get snuffed out at any time of day. Carpe diem, carpe PM, carpe nowem. Go ahead. Chat one of them up. So which killers caught your eye? We already know. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You were really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit from behind her mask. It's cute on cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past some bloodstains. That's real as shit, not gonna lie. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I'm capable of a lot. I'll have to exercise. In a way, we're running for our lives when we keep in shape. I actually never thought about fitness that way. Maybe it's time to start. You know, you never know who's coming for you through the brush as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand, you're going to need to compensate for your lack of a killer instinct. What's your style? Imagination. What I like fitness, I try to make yes! I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very vivid. I can imagine the two of us panting, sweating, our clothes torn. I'm with you. Our hands gripping the sheer face of a cliff's rock wall as we climb. Not exactly where I was going, but sure. Up to a cavern entrance, our dark cave, slick with dew, shimmering in moonlight. I'm back with you. A pack of wolves awaits us there. Friends, enemies, dinner. We look into each other's eyes, then back at the wolves, and together we all howl. I will not be howling. I'm sure it sounds exciting. My blood is pumping just thinking about it. That's not where I wanted, Huntress. Come on, you're selling the bag. Come on. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball, not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. Isn't that a hex? So I want to see if our friend here has a hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court. Brian. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air, and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving at you. She's handing it to you. Don't worry. I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. Make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. Can't even see me. Mini games can on top of pointing which points in a clockwise direction. That's not clockwise, but that's up. The bottom target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Land on the target, and you will, to achieve its purpose, set land on the start of the target area. Is that the start, or is this? I think that. Oh, okay. It's going. Okay. Ready to play? Would you like me to repeat that? Away we go. Show me what you got. Perfect. Oh my god, I'm fucking like that. Oh, I got press space. Oh, not bad. What? That was right there. Perfect. Oh my god. Perfect. Perfect. I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I mean, I could have been better, but who's keeping score? For the record, I am. You got 9 points. Fuck. Hatcher throwing cool, I guess. I like my stabbing a bit more up close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. Time's up. You're going to get to the next activity. Is Huntress going to be there? Mealtime? How quaint. You're explaining what capture the flag. Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. We're expecting some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table. This ain't some prestigious, fancy, epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat. Very limited seating directly around you. And, oh, great. Terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit... Oh, fuck! Seems like they don't want to sit next to certain people either. So start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, if you sit next to the Wraith or Trickster's here? Where did he come from? They don't call him expected stir. Sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers. My whole shtick gets a little flustered. I don't care, Trickster. I've only got eyes for one. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it's an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudia are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms. Not everyone is seating. We can be dinner. I want to sit next to Huntress. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Oh, Huntress, you gotta stop doing that, dude. Meat is... Are you fucking kidding me right now? What you know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judging now? I'm just sharing facts. You need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true. Shut up, Ray. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Brian, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a personal in that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. You two and your ridiculous biceps rigging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual. Jesus. Please stop. I hate when we fight or talk when we look each other in the eye. Doesn't he have a club? I can do it. Yeah, the Skull of Azeroth. Instead of slicing up, you can club it to his second death. Hey, Brian, this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. Doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. We hated when it got cold. Here's a oh, freshly. Oh my god, not this bullshit again. I'm perfect. I'm like that. I'm like that. Not as perfect. Oh, perfect. Oh, that was terrible. You missed completely. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served for real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't mean eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. It's only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash food through their... Wait, isn't their mouth visible through every single one of them? Two things about being dead and not. I mean, there's only one thing. Think about it, Brian. Number two is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. And one day I had no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. For real? See how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of this group, this might not be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look at that seagull. You ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Brian. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never come. God damn it. Yes, you did, poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull always just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're making me feel lightheaded. It waved at me. You need to eat to survive here. That or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer is, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey. It's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. And narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. That's to make love to Huntress. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them, but there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that, and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious, and I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Okay, can I fuck Huntress yet? We can find Huntress. Yes! Yes! Oh, good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try to care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Should be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's head open. Hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person, but you're not. Huntress, you gotta stop doing that, dude. Oh my god, you feel nerves in your arms. Not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. But I was going to say narrate the fact that just whatever. Beautiful mask, your bunny mask. It's quite gorgeous. Nice to cover you, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it by yourself? First person ever asked me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store. Be a doctor. Why is it you kill people? Huntress sighs. Effectively see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you see that Huntress is blushing a little bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. You didn't eat much of dinner. She obviously some jerky, probably human jerky, but your spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. Thank you, Huntress. Eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry, and you can chow down on jerky sensually, right? Fuck yeah, I can. Quiet chewing on what you choose to believe that it's not human thigh meat. You decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there? You do not play around. No, I do not. I'll just take a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up. These personal questions. Kudos to you, Brian. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind Huntress's mask. Ha, you're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Well, what's this? You found something in the sand? Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago who was definitely still alive and not all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. It seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow, or should also be your knowledge of advanced humaning? You silly goose. So before reaching for the bag of jerky, take the barrel off and collect a lock of Huntress's hair, clipping it back. Oh my god. So maybe you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you. Quickly spinning, would have head off whatever you did, pop up to the straight island, only to find that's Dwight and Claudette. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. Playing sick. No, I was no time for it. Fuck you, Dwight. Fuck you, you fucking cock blocks. Friends gathered at the fire pit. Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry. It hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on some time for some evening activities, and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is the narrative heavy experience. So only one person gets to share. How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'm going to chop your head clean off. No fuss. Where's Trickster? Voice trembling, you realize it's probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. So I have anything to talk about me. To be honest, I don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it fair to really pick on the newbie? Is the thing here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to fix that authority gimmick. Who's Donald? Cynthia Fussett. Oh. You got their names wrong. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Huntress, you gotta chill, bro. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time. Brian, who do you think is real? Ah, damn it. There's a name. Please pick somebody who says tropical vacation. It's just you, Huntress. Whoa. This entire experience has been carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases. Steps up to their story. The campfire flickers in their faraway eyes. There's a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dared step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured would often never return. The sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The women of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half human, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful. Her voice, the last relic of her humanity, it lulls all who hear into her domain, and not precocious child, nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Jesus. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of hair stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields brought down brutally on the skull of... She's telling her story. For what's a hungry beast to do with the frigid winter? Said that Huntress. Oh, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girl she came across. Said they suffer an even worse fate, longing for a child of her own. She'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way they'd be warm. That way they'd be out of harm's way. The Huntress would even bring the girls presents, the toys she'd pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs, but these toys did nothing to quell their fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress never had learned how to care for a human child. See a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you'd ever heard. Oh, was it a lullaby? Sleep. Sleep, my darling tiny one. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to the stirring moment. He'll snatch you up between his teeth on the beds as you sleep. He'll drag you to the forest deep beneath the quick tree. I just can't believe you know the song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire, so close to your eyes, and fall asleep. Count the woolly sheep, tucked so tightly you must keep, or he will come for you. The song ends. You were both met with silence around the campfire. I love that song, but it's a song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. But now I must go. The memories, they are so much. Besides, time to take a break and split up for a little bit. So everyone leaves. You're alone by the fire. This is a nice true moment of peace and tranquility. I want to go. Go away, trickster. I wish you hear something from a big fish like me. I'm the ultimate catch of this island lobster. No, something with sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves you a bit confused about what to make with clues, but you aren't going to get. Okay, that sounds like I should do that. Of course, you liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything: cute kids, dead men, a huntress. And all stories about it with the sound of burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. Rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all that fire with a dip in the hot tub. Can we skinny dip? Dipping in hot tubs with the huntress, you've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that, just don't forget her little talk. No, huntress is the right path. 100% the right path. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Before you run off, I want to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. No way, how cool. That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling us a personal story. Faux shyly twirls her hair. Tell the truth. What do you think of my tale? Do I have the marketing of a best-selling author? It was a really well-told narrative. Clear beginning, middle, and end. Riveted from the start, plus the woman in the forest. I mean, you are clearly not a true villain. You were just a traumatized child. Okay, you're just starting to be a suck-up. I don't care! If she wants me to be a suck-up, I'll be a suck-up. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. Call out her tired storytelling. No. Statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature's dropped significantly despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly. And your bitch shows me, let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, huh? Way to intrude on whatever smooth moves are about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Shut up. Oh my god. Make cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth and then bites down hard, snapping in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Fuck. Good night, my little snack. She wants me. She wants me bad. I know she wants me. She wants me 100%. He's comforting on this little chilly night, looking into the crackling embers. You think about Huntress' story of the half-human beast that abducted all those. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on the island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. They're now familiar, creeping smiles. Stretching from ear to ear, it's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by the firelight. You must apologize for the accommodations. We're prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests are the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Holy mother of God. Oh, shit. I didn't read this one. Oh, I need the low FM 88. Let's see what's on the station. No, I'm just like, yes, yes, yes. For an instant, you really didn't hear her coming. She's more happy to tell you a secret, falling asleep when she's feeling restless. Survivor pudding. I'm not cutting the blade of my hatchet in it, trying to ease the passing of my victims from steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You're trying to keep your eyes open but can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Would it have hurt so much to go splash around some cool ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying, I'm out here, you know? You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper sitting beside you, sketching up. Jesus. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the hunters right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem, not like me, who's obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was checking out to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share two things with you. I don't want to talk to you. First thing is very important to remember. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You weren't drawing stink lines, reading on me, are you? Nothing for Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I'm an easy guy. God, good lord. Since if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow, the rest of the scum live like rats. They wouldn't know what good time if it bit them on the ass. I mean, that literally, the point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember I said earlier, it might be the last thing you ever... Something... But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the... About 15 feet to your left. Finally alone. Drift off. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Alright. We are just about out of time. So that's where I'm going to go ahead and end it today. If you guys want to watch this again, I'm not sure why you would. Like the video. If I get 5 likes, I'll make it a part 2. But thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day.